Ottawa's art scene received a German infusion on December 9th with the opening of Berlin, a photography exhibit aimed at revealing European cities past and present. The exhibit, hosted at Exposure Gallery in Ottawa's Hintonburg community, features photos by Ottawa photographers Barbara Bolton, Abigail Gossage, Leslie Hossack, and Patricia Wallace. The four artists traveled together to Berlin to focus their lenses on the city's Nazi architecture, Holocaust history, and the quieter side of the city as it exists today. German Ambassador George Witschel attended the opening of the exhibit and spoke to the city's rich history, acknowledging that the collection of photos recognizes the city's tragic past, but also celebrates its status as a major capital city.
History is much more at the surface as in many other places. So in Berlin you really feel, you understand, it goes to your heart, to your brain, to your emotions. You really understand the 20th century, war, the Nazis, the fate of the Jews, but also the fate of people sitting in the bunkers during air raids. You really learn to know what 20th century history means. What these photos tell you is that Berlin is perhaps the most vibrant city, I wouldn't say in the whole world, but perhaps and quite surely in Europe.
Exposure Gallery's curator, Carrie Colton, explained how the architecture shown in the photos reveals many different sides of the city.
Berlin, I'd love to go, but I haven't been. But from this exhibition, which is four different artists, different perspective, but on Berlin, but all it's very architectural. It seems like the architecture really reflects the history of the city, but it also reflects the future.
For artist Barbara Bolton, Berlin held a unique attraction not satisfied by other cities in Europe.
I had visited Berlin before and was quite excited about the city, and we had photographed Paris and had an exhibition out of that, and we were looking for another city. So Berlin seemed to be the obvious place to go, and once we started doing the research for our shoot, we all became quite enraptured with the city.
Colton added that all four of the artists bring a unique passion for photography to their work, as it was not their initial career.
These artists in particular, this is a second career for them, but sometimes the people that are retired from one profession and are taking up photography are the most serious photographers, and the attention to detail and the professionalism and the maturity of their vision as artists is really strong.
Berlin runs until January 11th at Exposure Gallery, located at 1255 Wellington Street West. For Webcitybeat, I'm Frank Appleyard.